Important thing with karaoke is you've got to read the mood of the room. It's not about you, it's about the mood of the room. And that's where people get it wrong. Because actually, no one really wants someone to go up and sing an amazing version of I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. Do you know what I mean? So I tend to veer towards like Crocodile Rock, Elton John, because it's just a crowd pleaser. Don't Stop Me Now by Queen, and Mandy by Barry Manilow, which I don't know the last time you listened to Mandy by Barry Manilow. It's the best fucking pop song that's ever been written. It's incredible. I remember all my life, and in as cold as ice, shadows of a man face through a window, crying in the night, and night goes into morning, just another day. Oh, it's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. I can't remember a time where I didn't want to perform. There was nothing else. There was no other. People would often say, oh, you need something to fall back on. And I would think, well, that's just contemplating failure. And I think you can't do that. The History Boys was certainly a turning point in my career. There was like 8 boys in the show, and we were all at a similar point in our careers. And they would all get these incredible scripts for, you know, Spielberg movies or big HBO shows. And I would get the 1 page of script for the guy who drops off a TV to Hugh Grant. Or like a sort of bubbly guy who works at a newsstand. And I remember thinking, oh, these decisions are only being made on the way that I look. The world of entertainment, if you like, was saying, oh no, we think you're quite good. But people aren't interested in people who look like you. The History Boys actually was a time where I remember thinking, oh, I need to try and start creating stuff on my own. One Man, Two Governors was a play that I did at the National Theatre and then the West End and on Broadway, and that came about, I think it was in 2010. Being in that play changed my life. It's not even up for debate that I would not be sat here talking to you right now had I not been in that play. People say to me, oh, you must be so tired. And I think this is nothing compared to 8 shows a week on Broadway, you know? It was hard, but I have to say, I still consider it, and I think it will take some beating to be the most enjoyable and best part of my career. Because so far, for sure, like, there were moments doing that play where I can genuinely remember thinking, if I could stay in this moment right now for the rest of my life, I would. Because this just feels incredible. It felt like you were a conductor and the audience were the orchestra and laughter was the music, and you could just make them louder here, make them quieter here, softer, bigger, broader, smaller. It was a wonderful feeling to be that sort of a kind of ringmaster, if you like. I stopped having birthday parties when I was about 9 because we didn't have much money and all I wanted was to go to the theatre. So theatre tickets are not cheap. So my parents said, look, if you want to go to the theatre on your birthday and that be your present, we also can't have a party, which I didn't mind. Who are these people that organise their own birthday party via text? Worse than that, who are the people that call it their birthday week? Who are these fucking people? It's my birthday week. It's not. It makes no sense. It's a birthday. It's one day. Get over it. There's a young man called Harold Styles, quite the crush on every time I get to hold him. He's got that thing which is unquantifiable. Ironically, the very thing he has is the X Factor. He's just got a thing that you can't take your eyes from. That quality can sometimes make someone a dick. And with him, he is the same person that I met 6 years ago, than he is today. He is completely adorable and together and wise and old before his time. I don't sing in the shower. I'm almost silent. I'm some sort of mute. Yes, I never sing in the shower. I don't also get the appeal of singing in the shower because I consider the shower to be a place where I'm really just trying to get myself clean, wake up, and enjoy the 3 minutes that my children aren't going, Dad, Dad, and that happens during the shower. And it makes me question, when is the time in my children's life where I start to cover my penis? And my son's 6 and my daughter's 2, and now they'll just open the shower door and go, Dad, have you seen my whatever? And I don't ever go, oh, I should cover my penis. But when is it in my children's life where I am going to take that on board? I don't know.